while, to say the least. I'm pretty sure I've streamed 5 times in like 2 years now. So, yeah, not too good. But, we're back. I don't even know what I'm doing this game. Like 110% honestly. I don't know. And I don't know if my voice is coming up loud enough to be loud in the game or what. So going off of that, the answer's no. So let's turn that down a bit so it picks up the game quieter. That's too quiet. There. Let's just leave it there for now because I might get a little bit loud on this. Elden Ring, the game of absolute torture. Might have a guest joining me at this point. Might. Should. Hopefully. Yeah, it depends if he streams. If he does start streaming, I should have a guest with me. That I don't think has been on a stream in a good few years with me. I don't even know what I'm meant to do. We're just going to run around. Hope for the best. Oh, okay, it did save. Oh, I was stressed. My internet went early. Not where I need to go. Can I put a second? Yeah, I can put a second one down. Oh, whoever made this game. What's that? Where's it going? Get off the donkey. See, that's not exactly right. Oh yeah, let's keep going this way. If the dude was talking about the dragon, probably that dragon. Definitely that dragon. Yes, sick. Alright, I found the part of the map. What do you do? My pinpoint is dead on where I need to get to. I am just putting like that. We'll just delete that, delete that. That one's an item. Don't delete that one. That isn't an item. That was my pin not going. Alright. Okay, at least that hasn't got like a boss bar at the bottom. Is this place just covered in dragons? What is going on here? The answer's yes. The answer's yes. How did I not see that? I see why he told it to take his heart. I told it to take my heart as well. This isn't gonna go well. These dragons just not attack me as long as I don't attack them. I think me and the dragons are Gucci. Never mind. That one's definitely coming after me. That is alive. I don't want to particularly poke the dragon, as some might say. Especially not with all that screaming behind me. What you want to do is find a site of grace around there, because I do not fancy running past all those dragons again. Oh, who are you? Right, is that a dragon? I think that's a dragon. My marker might have been a little bit off. Found in Fort Farith. I'm assuming this is meant to be the fort. Gotta be a site of grace around here, surely. There isn't a site of grace. We're gonna cry. Like, actually cry. It might be on the other side. I didn't want to drink the potion. I didn't want to drink that one either. Keep forgetting I have that. It's like a lap around. Is that? That's it. Perfect. It was around the inside. Now we rest to get our potions back because I don't trust it. Seek necessary item in forward first off forward. What? I need that in English though. Try rushing and then ladder ahead. Time for good luck. What do you mean ladder ahead? That ladder. I see what it said, good luck. At least the thing that flies can't fly. Yes! Alright, that's what I needed. The thing that flies can't fly upstairs. We don't understand the maths, the logic on that one. But we happily accept. Now we're opening YouTube to make sure this is actually streaming because I don't even know if it is. Oh, it is. Okay, it is. Like my own stream because I'm sad like that. Okay, we got the medallion. That's what we needed. That's what we came here for. I am genuinely too scared to actually care about trying to fight anything here. I mean, you know, you kill a god, and then you get tasked with killing some little dragons. The dragons are most definitely the scary one. Yeah, especially for that kind of damage. Yeah. How exactly would you survive any of that? Yeah, I don't know what to say about that one. I need to investigate that shit now. Rest. I didn't want to click that. Oh, that's where I need to go to get that. Okay, let's run around and start unlocking more of the map. Because this is getting a bit depressing not having any map. If we get the runes, we can get them back at a later date. I mean, eventually I am going to do a two-man playthrough on this, because maybe later going to get the co-op mod, so we haven't got to mess around with the fingers and everything. And do a playthrough together. But I need to finish my playthrough first, given I've potentially never played this game. Played it, let alone finish it. animal. Is that a bear scratching it? I don't want to fight that one. You better not be taking me to that bear, buddy. You are, ain't you? Taking me to that bear because there's an item there. Way! My map looks better now. This is genuinely the weirdest thing I've seen in this game so far. It's me following a dead man's corpse. Didn't expect that one. I mean, I got the thing I wanted to come down here for, but this dude's just not stopping me. This is a good joke, right? Sleeping Beauty. I see where he is leading me. I see. I get it. Huh? Wait, what? What's a stake of America? Wait, I get a part of America. The Stake America is a spiritual respawn point, a statue honouring Queen America found near tough areas like boss stores or ambushes and players to revive close to the action instead of a site of grace. Ah. Go on then, just for the sake of it. Let's respawn there. Because I still have no idea where that is. Oh god, close is an understatement. Alright, let's just straight in. There's no shot that fat bear fits down here. I don't trust this. Hero required. I don't. Is that it? No complaints, but I can't expect that to be a trap chest given it's just sat on its own. Did I lose my other half of the medallion? Oh, okay, no, it just went much further down. Enhances charge attack. Oh, yeah, I'm sick if I could charge. No, I don't. I thought it was something else. Never mind. I'm lying. Oh, bag ever. Where's the map that I'm missing down here? There. I don't even see the point of it. Surely if you're gonna sit there and just show me where the map is to collect, you should just, I don't know, give me the map to begin with. Not what I want to do. There you go. Beautiful. So far I've been, now has an uncovered map. There we go. Back to the lift. Not lie, I know this part because I had to Google it. I genuinely did not know what to do here. Hoist medallions. See, how did anyone figure this out? Who ran around and got these medallions and then got here and was like, oh my god, look, yeah, surely someone showed up here and went, oh, how do we do this? How did they figure out they need the medallions? The Atlas Plateau. First thing you do in any game when you enter a new area. Oh. Hello. Hello. There's a chance it's not mine, and my thing is like try connected to my controller. Ah, never mind. Definitely at my end. Good. Did I mute myself on the stream?
No. Hello, hello.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. Yeah, no, it was my headset, don't worry. I didn't hear anything you said, by the way.
Oh no, I just said no. So here he is.
I'll probably go on Skyblock in a bit. I'm just going to study a bit more. I'll just chill here while I'm studying.
Yeah, that's fair. 10 out of 10, don't play Elden Ring.
Let's just hold on. Let me pull up your stream. I haven't seen it in ages. You know, that stream I had, I started having like almost 20 concurrent views.
Sick. You gotta keep up the consistency.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little, it was a little bit quiet, but it was still actually quite like solid. Like honestly, it was so good.
Get your arrows out of here.
I can't even find your stream. Bro, you have like subscribed to so many people now. I saw the red dot.
This is my YouTube account from when I was like 8, and I just scroll down it. I'm like, where is he? Up to a point where I've literally just started searching for your channel instead. Oh, that was rude. I didn't realise I was afraid this.
Oh, oof. Man, my hearing is so bad now.
Why?
Yeah. You know, it is. I need to get my ears cleaned. I think inside. I think I'm gonna build up a wax, and then I can't hear anything. Well, I can, but I can like sometimes I can't hear precise things people say.
What you need to do is just pay someone 20 quid to sort it.
And I have to pay like I think £40. Yeah, it costs like I think 40 or 50 to get your ears cleaned.
You bloody rich people.
Oh yeah, I bought my GPU. It's coming. It was meant to come today, but it's coming tomorrow. It's because of the snow, so delayed.
Oh. Mate, I just need more money. I ain't even looking at buying a PC with the upgrading my PC with RAM prices at the moment, man.
Well, what's your budget for RAM? I can see if there's a good deal.
500 quid, because that's what I was originally paying.
Oh damn, that's
paying $399, but it was 64 gig.
nah. Take your reason I say get 32 is because, to my knowledge, having more RAM is actually worse because your RAM controller has to deal with more. So you just it's better you get smaller amount anyways. Also, if you do want 64 gigs, I have a deal here for 64 gigs right in front of me. £531 if you want 6,400 megahertz, or if you just want 6,000 megahertz, it would just be 500.
Wow, I ain't actually fussed if it's 64. I was only doing 64 and I was just building like a stupid PC. It was literally just a case of I could, why not?
If you want 32, I could probably find 32 for 300. Sub 300 is a bit difficult. The only sub 300 I found was the one last week, which I got for 250.
I ain't saying I'm sound at 32. I mean, it's what I've got now, and the most I use is like 23, and that's with Discord streaming. I'm running them AAA games, so.
Yeah. Would you want me to look then? Because I can find you if you want.
You might, absolutely, yes. I just use it.
The best place to check, the first place always is like PC Power Picker list, and then the second place is to just go look for like deals.
Yeah, open Amazon and try finding something dirt cheap.
Let's see, DDR5, 2x16, so low to high. Okay, here. Do you have any preference for megahertz or latency?
Anything that's not going to be like the worst it can be.
Oh damn, this went up £30 by like in a few days. That's crazy. All right. 6000 CL28. Any color preference?
Black.
Black, okay.
AKA the standard.
Fair enough.
I got a red case and it's a white, just would not go.
Oh damn, that's more expensive than the other day. That's surprising. Went up by like £40. If you want good DDR5 RAM, I definitely can find cheaper than 357. Yeah, definitely. One sec. Okay, I found some good one. £300. Is that still too high?
That's. I mean, compared to what they are now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one is slightly better than the one I bought. But it is a bit more expensive here. Let me send it to you. Is it importing from... Oh yeah, it is importing from America, yeah. Don't know why RAM's cheaper in America than here, and yet they're complaining.
And they earn more than most people as well. And the houses are cheaper for more size.
Yeah.
And the only thing they pay more for is food, and that's just because they're fat.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is actually so funny. CL32 6400. So what did I buy? I bought CL36 6000, yeah.
While I was looking at all of it, it was literally just there, like, yeah, you only need 6K. There's no real point in going above 6,000 megahertz.
Yeah, that's true.
Your
Actually, you know what?
is paused. I don't care.
I think, to be fair, in my opinion, it caps out at 6400, where it's like depreciating, but you still, I think, get a difference between 6000 and 6400. I also, I think the highest cast latency, or lowest, should I say, is at 6400. So that's why people say just don't go over 6400. Man, I'm such a computer nerd. Yeah, I don't even own a computer yet.
Where's that in equivalence to me? Open sesame. Oh, so what you're telling me is I've got to get through the building that I am going to get obliterated in.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's fair. That's fine.
No, like, we need to start a good story game together, or like a really difficult one.
There aren't any. Not seriously. They'll suck.
What's Elden Ring Night Ring? Because I never played Elden Ring, but I heard about that, and apparently it's multiplayer.
Night Rain, to my knowledge, is effectively Fortnite but Elden Ring. That's going to annoy people. It's basically the same concept of Elden Ring. It takes place in the same verse. I think it's based on after Elden Ring itself. You play with 3 of yours, maybe 4, and every night bosses appear and you have to kill them depending on what you've managed to gather through the day.
Hmm.
I am looking at getting it once I have finished Elden Ring. Because I'm doing this, getting Night Rain to play with my mate. He wants to play this with a mod on it so we can just straight play it co-op.
You can play Elden Ring co-op with a mod?
Yeah, well, you've got your multiplayer settings as it is, but it needs the finger remedies, which are just a pain to consistently get. Like, if I die, it cancels it, so then I've got to get another one, it's just a pain. And that's to anything, not even other people invading. You can literally die to a mob and it'll go, co-op over. But there's a mod you can install that just works around it instead and just has it as an open menu to multiplayer. So that's what we're planning on doing. He needs to finish his playthrough though as well. And he's got 100 hours on the game, which concerns me. So, are you including the DLCs? Nah, I ain't got the DLC. Oh, so you ain't finished. You've got 100 hours on the game. Yeah. And you expect me to finish this going back and forth between my mum and dad's in like a month?
Damn.
And you know, some of us work, don't we?
Agreed.
I'm down to invite you to come play it with. Get a 3-man co-op on the go.
Hell yeah.
Till you're nerding out. Oh, I gotta go study.
You know,
I think I'll just do these 2 separate runs with the both of you so I can run 2 separate classes.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't mind. I'll do whatever. I'm just waiting till I get my PC, honestly. But I don't know when that's gonna be. I'm only missing the power supply motherboard.
Ah, mate. How much money you got in comparison to how much you need?
Well, technically speaking, I can't spend any more. Otherwise, I basically go flat broke. So, unless I sell more things I have.
Sell?
Also, yeah.
That's a point. Just sell the laptop. Easy.
No, I'm keeping the laptop.
Mate, I've looked at wiping mine and sanding it. It'll go for like 600 quid, and I'm sitting there like that covers my motherboard and CPU.
Yeah, I saw someone sell like my model for 980 on used, but like I'm not gonna sell my laptop because I still use it though.
No, yeah. I'd probably keep mine on the base if I'd just get a laptop mount and connect it to my monitor stand and just use it as a full screen. Oh, it's right there, you nerd.
This is so funny. This YouTuber also my desk is from. Little does he know how much my desk costs.
You got the one you wanted.
Yeah, I got the. Oh man, this is hilarious. He's gonna be in a shock when he sees how much it is. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this one day, and little does he know this desk costs more than a graphics card.
Don't, because I feel you on that. When I looked at it, I could have got a 5080. It's all about aesthetic though. We don't care about power, we care about looks. That's a complete lie. If I don't have a 5080 minimum, I'm not getting a PC. I'm tempted to just go with AMD card instead though. They're slightly worse by all means, but you don't need anything better than a 5070 at this point. And it's cheaper price to performance. But their FSR aren't as good as DLSS, but... No, that's a point. If I hadn't brought my desk, I could have got my PC. I brought my desk and my monitor, didn't I? I literally could have got all of it besides the map.
Yeah, that's true to be fair.
I might just do what you've done and slowly buy it at a time though, because it is a lot to just throw at once. But I'm also at the point now where my graphics card is reaching its limits on newer games. Like this, it runs fine, but I say that I'm running this on 30 FPS on max graphics while streaming.
Wait, how much?
30.
We're only getting 30 FPS.
Well, allegedly, but this looks a lot smoother than 30 FPS. So I don't
You should maybe
really trust that. Is there an FPS counter in game that I can turn on? There probably isn't. But, display. Ray tracing maximum. How would it improve my FPS? That does not make... Huh? You see, that seems more like a stuttering 30. Ray tracing off. Would that even make a difference? Am I tripping? Yeah, never mind. That's just staying on max settings. I've just put it down to medium, and it's just looked me dead in the eye and giving me 5 more frames.
why don't you use DLSS?
30 series don't have it on here. It needs to be the 40 series to use it on Elden
Oh,
Ring.
30 series don't. Damn.
But I
Damn.
thought it did, but every game I'm playing now is like, nah, we only support the 40 series upwards for it.
I think they only support DLSS 3.5 maybe.
It's also just not a setting, apparently. I'm tripping.
Well, you should check in the NVIDIA app, I think.
NVIDIA. I love it. I call it NVIDIA just to annoy people. I prefer calling it NVIDIA.
I used to call it NVIDIA until I found out it was called NVIDIA. Although I don't really get annoyed
Just
to be.
sounds stupider as NVIDIA.
Just, uh,
Not like stupid as a word, but we don't take that into account. I literally have all the settings on what this is telling me I should have the settings on, other than the fact that I have it full screen borderless because I have more than one screen. So recommended high maximum, maximum, high maximum, max high. Smooth lighting, low latency, image sharpening, monitor tech, G-Sync compatible, thank you.
what monitor did you have again? Is it OLED 240Hz 4K? Or is it dual mode as well?
244K. 12.1 new graphics card though, 3070 can't run 4K. I mean, it kind of you want to push it, but that's pushing it. It's an AMD are making the 78, no, yeah, the 7850X 3D now.
So, oh yeah, I saw that. No, it's the 98. Was it a 7850 or was it a 9850 XPD?
78. Oh, that's what I've heard it is anyway. I didn't actually watch any of it. So there's a very chance I might be wrong there.
You know, this guy, this Skyblock YouTuber, there's about 50k subs. He is the one who's actually talking to me now. Because he just brought me back into his chat asking my desk, and now he keeps continuing the conversation.
Wow, Talon, you want some shout out for the help? Hey, listen here, I want 4% of all profit you make off of your videos for the rest of eternity.
Bro, this...
Why do I suck at this game, man? Don't worry, mate. It's fine. I didn't realise we were allowed to throw daggers but still keep it in your hand at the same time. I think I've more got you here as emotional support. Because I would get banned on YouTube for the things I'd be saying. You know, long day at work, come back home to play Elden Ring and enjoy myself, and just getting slapped up by a boss all because I want a sword.
No.
Nothing new.
Okay, good. He's distracted. I can now leave his chat and do my work.
Whoa!
Telling you, man, this guy, he's literally like I like talking to people, but the one time I wanted to do my work, he just kept pinging me and like bringing me back this chat. Poor guy though. He's actually seems like a nice guy.
That's what it meant by
Honestly, I wish I played Elden Ring, but I just can't bring myself to play it because I'm just not bothered to do anything anymore.
Mate, I've had it for a year and a half, just sat there. I loaded it, killed the first boss, and just never touched it.
Dude, why is my mouse lagging? You know what's so weird? It's I don't know, it's just stuttering.
Stutter, 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 stutter.
You know, I figure out when I get my PC what the actual problem is. I think it's just the laptop, and because I have like so much junk plugged in, it's, you know, it's not happening. I need to build a min-max alpha beta pruning something. I actually don't even know why I'm doing, you know. You know what I hate is that there's this thing called self-plagiarism where you can actually plagiarize yourself.
Can you get done on exams for that?
Yeah, so what it is that if you have two courseworks and one of your courseworks, you basically just do the same thing in the other coursework, you get self-plagiarism.
Yeah, but if it's like the same work.
No, but okay, for more context, for example, if you have your final year project, and then you also have a coursework from somewhere else, if you choose your final year project as something similar to what the coursework is on, and then you just use the same code, that would be like self-plagiarism.
I get it, but like, you still wrote it.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, okay, for more context, is if you like basically made the exact same thing. So if I made a tic-tac-toe game and I did it for my final year project as well, then that would be like self-plagiarism because I literally just did the exact same thing. Damn, this mouse is malfunctioning.
You telling me? I've just come and killed this guy. And it weren't even the boss.
Poor guy, man. Killed him for no reason.
I mean, he did attack me first. Self-defense.
Fair enough.
Am I genuinely tripping, or did he just not drop anything? He didn't drop it? You all get lied to by the internet. Did I get lied to by the internet? You got me. Let's be realistic. What's the probable answer?
Can't be asked to even do my work, but it's actually due, so I need to get some done.
Oh, you call your work a Jew? I can't believe you just said that on my stream. You're gonna get me shot.
No, it's due, not due.
Yeah, that's what I'd say now as well. I honestly love all the people turning around like, Jews are running the world. Like, no, As if the people who only care about money own the majority of things. Wow. So stupid. Honestly.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but look at this. They're just talking about Israel. I'm like, no. It's as if there's a war going on and has been going on for God knows how many years at this point, and people aren't shutting up about it. So the media is going to talk about it because you're giving them attention, which gives them more money, which goes back to the Jews. Wow.
You know, is that
Muscles, man.
they just like to over exaggerate everything. Like, they think there's like some sort of Illuminati running the world or something. I'm like, I don't know if there is. There's not really much evidence to say there is. I mean, it could be one, but
Don't get me wrong.
you know,
I'd sit here and go, there's probably like, oh yeah, the president's the highest person in America. But there's a decent chance of someone above Trump going, yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. But that's called an advisor. It's been there throughout all of history, anywhere.
yeah, because I realistically, I think it's unlikely that there's a hidden person that's just like puppeting the strings, basically.
I know, and if there were, Trump would have been shot by now, given he's doing everything that 80% of the population don't want him doing at the moment because they're all snowflakes.
Yeah, because
Oh
like,
no, you're getting rid of illegal people. Oh my god. No. So if I break into your home and you're going to let me stay there? Like, into your house and I go sleep in your bed, can I stay there? No. Okay, so if I break into America, can I? Yeah. Huh? It's coming out of your pocket. You're the taxpayer. He's saving you. No, he isn't. Okay, so taxes went up to get rid of them, to go down. Is your crime rate dropped? Yeah. It's as if people who aren't on the system can get away with crime, because what are you going to do? Arrest? Oh, wait, they don't exist in this country. You can't put a name down, can't put a security number down, you can't arrest them. So you send them back to where they came from. It's as if it solves that problem. Boof. Just need to stop
yeah,
shooting
honestly,
people, man.
like I was even saying earlier that I actually just support building a wall because like I don't see anything wrong with building a wall. You know, it's their country at the end of the day, and if they have a like a problem with immigration, then just build a wall. Like I don't see the issue. So long as everyone comes here through legal means, then what's the issue?
I don't even get where these lot get the ideas from. Like, genuinely, I'm all for it. If someone's gay, they're gay. Not my problem. Don't care. Don't shove it down my throat. Don't be like, oh, I'm gay. Make it everything about your personality. It does my head in. If you're just going to turn around and be like, yeah, I'm gay. It's sound. That conversation's over. But it's the lot that sit there and shove it in your face 24/7 that are also the same ones that are stupid enough to want all the bad things to happen. And then when you do something about it, you're the one doing the bad thing, apparently. And it's as if they're... I shouldn't... No, I've got 100 subscribers. Who cares? Then no one cancelling me. Right. They're mentally ill. It's as simple as that. For one, mammals are meant to breed, reproduce, not sit there and go, oh, I want a penis in my bum. Yeah, sure, buddy. If you want that, you want that. But it's always the ones that don't shut up about it. They make it their entire personality trait. You're like, yeah, I've got to dress like that to express myself. I'm like, no, you won't, because you have an entire month to express yourself as well, walking around with your wee sticking out, swinging it around the streets of London, because you think it's cool. Yeah, if I did that and walked into a bar and stripped, I'd get arrested, because I'm not mentally... I'm not gay. So, but then they're all the same ones that sit here saying they want ISIS. It doesn't make sense. Like, no, you don't. Yeah, we do. No, you do. Yeah, but Hamas and okay, yeah, I agree. Things that have been happening, whatever. But Hamas is a terrorist group at the end of the day. That's that. It's a fact. They're literally killing their own people live on TV. Protect Hamas. I ain't saying protect Israel. They literally made the crusade look like a play compared to what they did to the Christians. Everyone's done the bad things. Every religion's done something wrong at some point in history. Who cares? It was hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago. Not my problem. We're alive today. Just accept each other and move on. But don't sit there going, oh, Hamas are nice people. No, they're not. Yeah, but no, they're not. You lot not shutting up about it. The reason a lot of people that are more right wing, they're sitting there now going, oh, we hate Muslims, because you're not shutting up about one particular group, which is then making the other 80% look horrible in comparison to them. And you're not helping things, and it's just gonna all break out into a war. And within the country, let's be honest, between the mentally ill and the people who understand and have more than an IQ of 7, who's going to be the victor? Because it ain't the ones that don't have the military backing them. We need to start doing IQ tests before people can move on with their life. If you don't get an IQ test above 90, shoot them. Just get them gone. Stop letting them have kids.
I agree with that, honestly. That's what I said. There should be like a minimum IQ for certain things.
Especially voting.
Yeah, that's the issue I was about to say. I was about to say voting, you should have an IQ test before, because if you don't have any like logical reasoning, you should be allowed to vote. Like, it doesn't make sense that how you can vote if you can't think properly.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm all for people having the different opinions, and you've got some people who have more than 7 brain cells and an IQ of 40 that do support idiotic things, and that's just them, whatever. But the way the votes would scale them would be 85% to 15. We wouldn't have Kieran if it wasn't for people like them. But no, now I made 1,200 in 1 month I picked up, and I got taxed. Mate, the tax year resets in April. I could make 1,200 every month until April and not make 12 grand by April, which is the tax return. So how am I getting taxed on 1,200? Because it would not add up to more than 12,000 by the tax year.
Yeah, how you can...
Exactly. I got national insurance and tax.
I think your employer is doing something sneaky. I think he's doing something illegal. He must be... You know what he's doing? He's putting your wages higher, and then he's basically saying, oh, he's getting paid this much. He's taxing you, and then he's keeping the remainder of the money so you can basically get like a tax cut.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me.
Honestly, I mean, you got like a really good case, you know. You can probably sue him for a lot of money. I would do some investigating, and I think it's worth, honestly, getting a lawyer. Skipping the RAM, you might actually be able to make some major money by just suing him.
Skipping the RAM?
Skip the RAM and actually sue him, because you actually got a case. You got a very, very easy legal case. You can prove it. That's it. Like, telling you right now.
Well, I found out what I get paid. The 17-year-olds and 16-year-olds get paid as well. So I sat there and went, how does that work? Because if I get paid minimum wage for 18, they should be getting minimum wage for 16. Why am I putting in more hours, doing more work, getting less break because they get their breaks that they're entitled to because they're 16 and 17, yet get paid more than me actually, because the one's on 10.85 an hour, I'm on 10 quid an hour. Should I not be getting paid the same as a 21-year-old on that logic?
I think it's apprentice is 7.55. No, okay. April 2026 is gonna change. So apprentice will be £8. Under 18 will be £8. 18 to 20 is 10.85, and then 21 and over is 12.71. Apprentices are entitled to the apprentice rates if they are either aged under 19, age 19 or over, and in the first year of their apprenticeship. Huh. Oh, damn. They severely increased apprentice wages over the years. They're like basically doubled it now. It used to be £4.
But at the same time, I feel like you should just leave it up to the company, because they know how much to pay someone to entice them to come in, and putting a minimum makes them want to go to that minimum, and the company doesn't want to pay them anything. They're not going to get apprentices because no one's going to work for free.
Yeah, you know what it is? I think it should be £6 an hour, to be honest, because you're both studying and making money, if that makes sense. So, you know, like, if you do a degree, where do you get your money from? Does that make sense? Like, you have to do a job on the side. So if you're already getting paid to study, then in theory, you know, you shouldn't need to get paid much. Although it is nice to get paid more, in all fairness, but nonetheless. It's like, I got this one cousin, I think she's making like 20 something K a year from apprenticeship.
Damn.
And And I'm like, I could have easily got that apprenticeship because I got like higher grades. Like, so I'm losing 10 grand a year from going to university. I mean, granted, the university is technically better in the long run. But you understand my point, right?
Oh yeah, you wouldn't be able to get on student loans or anything, would you?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm gonna assume you didn't sit there and try to get the 8 grand a year off them.
No, no, I'm only taking 9,000 something for the student loan payment, and then 3,600 per year for the maintenance loan. This total is 40 grand over 3 years.
Mate, that's better than any of them I was looking at. They all worked out to like 60k.
What the hell were you looking at? Like a 4 year course or something? Or were
No,
you
no,
doing?
they're all 3 years. And they're
Oh, were
all
you
like
doing the one where you
trash
move
ones
out?
down here.
Are you talking about the higher maintenance loan where you move out so you get like 8 grand a year?
Nah.
Ah, jeez, I don't know what you're talking about then, honestly. Where is pruning? There, alpha beta pruning. How do I code this? Let's look at my lectures, read everything.
Legendarius. Bloody finger.
What the heck is this? Function, minimax decision, state, returns in action. Is this pseudocode or is it actually real code? It looks like pseudocode. That can't be real code. No, this must be. I don't know if I'm allowed to use a chessboard to create this. For context, I probably need a game to make this, but I don't know what game I'm gonna create. Like, I just need like a simple game, like Noughts and Crosses or Connect 4. Although I don't want to do Connect 4 because the second I typed in alpha beta pruning, Connect 4 came up, so I don't want to get like risk or plagiarism. You know what is that if I do Noughts and Crosses though, oh, what do they call? What do Americans call it? Tic-tac-toe. Um, I could get less marks though. I don't know, maybe.
Don't do it.
Yeah, but then I have to do a more difficult approach. Man, you know I got like voted on my final year project. What's it called? Not the project, but like first you have to do like the like what you're doing and stuff. I got like 97 on it.
Bloody finger.
Is that enough for a top grade?
Well, 70 is a first.
Dang.
Just
Fair play.
Yeah. You know what it is though? I need to like average 76 this year. So then my grades from last year and this year average up to about 70. So I get first. Because last year I did a little bit bad on some like group coursework was my lowest one. And another one I just flopped because of like it's just bad timing. So it just kind of lowered my overall grade a lot. But because it's only worth 1/3 of the total grade, this year's worth 2/3. So I got good chance again at first still.
I need to figure out what I'm doing with my damn life.
I'm telling you, man, just apply to Open University. I think you got like a few days. I think you got 4 days or something at most. I'm telling you, just do it. Honestly, you're not gonna you're gonna regret if you don't do it. I know the best thing is, if you don't want to continue with it, I think you can just put it on pause for X amount of years, then come back to it afterwards. So, yeah, telling you, just do comp sci. Or if you choose engineering, I'll let you do engineering with you. Although I don't think you'll like engineering. So,
Well, my dad being my dad, has spoken with me, because I spoke to him about it. I brought it up to him, and he's like, "Oh, I was looking at that for doing some management course just to get ahead of like at his place." And he's turned around after I spoke to him about it and sent me a 40-hour contract at JLR at IS6, because that's really going to work while doing 40 hours on a night shift, which is a 9-6, and then an afternoon shift the next week, and then morning shift the next week, then a night shift, then a morning shift. I'd literally die trying to do both at once. But I'd also pick up $3,000 a month.
The $3,000 a month is terrible if you're doing, how many is that, 80 hours? You're better off getting a job at Amazon, working 60 hours a week. You'll make 52 grand a year, or maybe more now, because they increase wages. You don't need to drive. Don't want a warehouse job. You know what annoys me? In the tutorial, they made it for tic-tac-toe. For noughts and crosses, they did it. They made the pruning tree for the one thing I wanted to do on. This is evil. This is evil though, because I was just gonna do this and I was gonna be like, okay, this makes it easier. But no, now I can't. Do you have any game suggestions? Like, so it needs to be something based, like something simple, like tic-tac-toe, or what's the other one? Okay, you know what? Checkers actually does work. You're actually right, but I don't know if that's too similar to chess. You know, I think checkers might work actually. That's a good shout. But actually, it's difficult because they did chess, so I don't know if I should. That's so difficult. I could do Connect 4, but the reason I don't want to is because that's literally the first thing that appears when you type the type of function. But yeah, see, checkers is here. This is recommended.
Do a rhythm game.
No, it needs to be basic. It needs to be something where you have to like determine a move you understand. It's like with noughts and crosses, there's like moves that can be determined.
Well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance. Cough up your coin. All of it. Wait, please. For Pete's sake, I concede. No one likes a bull-headed brute, you know. I yield. You can't harm a yielding man. Ooh. Well, finally come round, have you? I knew you would.
You're lucky you yield, I would have killed you.
Through and through. Well, what do you know? You're tarnished, like me. Now, how did I get that wrong?
Thing is, for what you want to do, there seems to be like a lot of little options, a little amount of options. There we go.
Now we're squared up. How about we play nice from now on? A true lady of reason. I'm patch tarnished like you, only for now. Those retire in exchange for, honestly, frankly, So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal. Don't forget to. I'll be ready to wheel.
You know, I have to choose like a game from another country, like Ludo or something. That. Uh, oh yeah, Ludo is random. It's a dice. Hmm. I suppose I could use Connect 4, but then it's just gonna seem like I
Basic boy.
it's not that I'm a basic way, it just brings up the risk of you know,
Record yourself
plagiarism.
putting it all together.
That is true. To be fair, I think I'm worried too much, honestly. I don't think that would even be close to plagiarism, I guess. It's just that's the first thing that appears on Google. So I feel like as well a lot of people are gonna do that, and then that's also what makes me worried. Cause like it's so weird that I didn't even type anything remotely specific, and that's what comes up.
Now just have the mental that they're all going to do something different because they're going to be thinking like if you didn't, you're going to be the only one who didn't bring it.
Yeah, but no one is like that smart though. That's the issue. So
Oh yeah. How many of them dropped out so far? Because you said half of them when you started literally didn't know a single thing about any of it and just did it to do it and didn't even know to prep themselves during the holiday.
oh, I know. Well, okay, it's been like 2 years since that, so I know some probably dropped out last year. I know one guy. I've not seen him in university in a while. I mean, I didn't do most of the same subjects, but we've not like heard of from him anyone. So I think he got like arrested or something. So he's probably dropped out.
But one after what for? Or what potentially for?
Okay, so these are the sort of things he does. He does weed. He smokes it. He also, I think, drove a car once. That's not his car. Like, I think he had permission, but it wasn't his car. Maybe he didn't have his like license. Actually, no, probably had his license. But yeah, he's not insured on it, so that's also a crime. What else? Yeah, that's the two main things. Maybe he could get something slightly violent. He's not like violent criminal, if that makes sense. Like he's not a weed dealer. He's not. He's just a stupid. Yeah. He's like He's a bit aggressive though. He's aggressive, but he doesn't like. He's not the kind of person to rob someone, or to murder someone. If that actually no, yeah, he wouldn't murder someone either. But he's like violent, if that makes sense. A little bit.
It was just the weight. No, actually. No.
Yeah. You know what it is because like when we were doing our coursework last year, he like was late, right? In the group project that we were just doing everything. And last night he had said, whoever comes late, we're gonna go to the house and show up there. And then so one of the guys said to him, "Oh, you're late, but you said we're gonna go to whoever's house is late and show up there." And he just went ballistic for him saying that, like for no reason at all. Like what did the guy even said? Like he just like started going ballistic on him.
The hell?
I don't know, like they're so weird. Like he's, I don't know. Like for me, I don't want to do anything because like I'm in university and at the end of the day, I don't want to get kicked out over something stupid. So I just like I know that that guy basically wouldn't progress to the next year because he failed like the first year maths module. Then I think he failed it again in the retake. So he had, I think, to retake it again at the end of the year. Again. So I was like, if he doesn't, I think, pass it, he's gonna either be held back or something. So yeah, I was like, I guess I'm not too worried because all he does is just mess around. So yeah. You know, I don't like. I don't like how people try to equate A levels and B techs.
No, no, don't even. Right. An A level is like 7 B techs at once. I literally, one of our physics subjects was like more than what my mate had to do in half of his engineering. And he's like, oh, engineering's hard. Like, dude, how much you have to remember outside of practical work, which you get used to doing anyway. Like us doing physics practicals, we don't have to know the work, you just get used to doing it. And he showed me the book was like literally a quarter of the size of our 4 physics books on top of each other. I'm like, shut up. One subject is half of your content. Don't even.
Yeah, it's so funny, honestly. And then they're like, "Oh, I got a distinction star. That's basically like an A star." And I'm like, "No, it isn't. No, it isn't at all. It's not even close." Oh,
No, not even close is like an understatement. Honestly. And then they sit there going on like they're the best of the best. One dude took 3 B-Techs and was like, I got a distinction merit pass. I'm like, oh my days. Dude, if I took 3 B-Techs, I'd have distinction star, 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 distinction star, 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 star. So I did B-Techs, 2 of them, at GCSE. I didn't even try and got every single mark you could possibly get on one of the exams. I literally, the one subject I had 100% throughout every exam we took in it because it was that easy and I never studied. I just went with it and it was, oh yeah, so you could have dropped marks but you didn't here, you didn't there, you didn't there, you didn't there. Okay, so did I? No. So did I get 100%? Yeah. Oh, okay, sound. I was the only kid in the year to do it as well, like in my school, because every other kid got a merit. How are you getting a merit? Oh, I didn't take some picture. Oh my days, you couldn't click a camera. Get a grip, Snowbly. Snowbly? Yeah, Snowbly.
you know what's funny to think is that I was technically valedictorian because I got a B in maths. Deep how bad my school must be if that I must be the highest person in the school to get and I got a B in maths.
I mean, you did say your college kind of just screws us all over with multiple different teachers and half them not caring.
Yeah. It's kind of, but it's both like sad to think about wasted potential, but it's also really funny to just think that their best student was a B. A B. I don't even know if anyone else got a B either. I might be the only one with a B.
What I can tell you is, right, I ain't even saying this as like an excuse or anything. For physics, different subject, close enough though. They turned around to us and told us to not bother studying and not doing exam papers until we covered all the content because it was pointless. And we even argued back and went, yeah, but surely you can just tell us, like, I can bring you a paper and you can just cross out the content I don't know yet, so there's no point in me answering those questions. No, you're not doing a single exam paper. So as much as I understood the material, my issue in the end came down to what the hell does this question want me to use? Because
You
we
should have
never did an exam paper. We got
you should
moaned at
have
for doing them in college.
you should have done a physics and maths tutor. It's like this website. It just has the exam papers on it basically, and it also organizes them into like chapters. So it would only give you questions that are actually based on what you know, which
Yeah,
actually is
instead of
quite
just every
yeah.
random thing.
Yeah, that's I think the only good thing my school had was resources, but that's probably why it sucked so much because they spent all their money
Joining the
on
fray.
iPads, which no one needed.
Mate, ours had Chromebooks, but our place is
Nereus
sponsored by like
survived,
50 companies.
let alone
And there's
such
only 2 of the
devastation.
colleges that exist,
Blame
but they
Europe.
gave us all Chromebooks. The Chromebooks sucked.
Until
Half of us
bloody
started bringing
fingers
our own laptops in, they moaning that I had an RGB keyboard.
by
It's
cessblood.
like, oh no. Turn the classroom lights on then.
who stalk their own.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
you know
but
it
that
is.
laptop's so loud.
I brought my laptop in once as well, and it was very loud.
And I had to like go back home and get
kinship
all the
with
dust
their
out of it. I can't take that and go. Look, I have headphones on at home. I don't
Their
hear it.
madness precludes it. Don't let
Man,
your emotions stay up.
You just get used to it, honestly.
One last word of stay clear of Agil Lake. And it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, stay clear of the lake.
So I don't know how this wants me to build it exactly. Like, this is so weird. I wonder if it is mentioned in the tutorials. You know, I should be careful because watch I open the tutorial and then it starts talking about Connect 4. Defining an agent. Environment. Please nothing.
Don't you love it when you've played a game and gone past a quest because like there's zero direction now, and now you're sitting here struggling to figure out what you've actually meant to be doing and whether or not you've gone like too far ahead or not.
That's sort of true, yes.
Because it's like you're meant to talk to him and he says don't go near the lake because of this dragon, you're an idiot if you do. I killed the dragon before ever doing the quest. The dragon's a boss, it don't respawn. But he's moved location to where he's meant to be after the fact, but he's still talking about the dragon. The game's been out for like 4 years, there's no excuse for this to like...
Maybe he'll give you the reward.
You better, because it's like one of the better weapons I can get at the moment. It's either that or I go and attempt to fight people I shouldn't be attempting to fight. Is that what I'm meant to be talking to? Finger Reader Crone? Bloody Finger Hunter, third location? Well, the answer's no then, isn't it?
What CPU do you use again?
Ryzen 5 3600.
Oh damn, you're in desperate need of an upgrade.
Yeah, that is an understatement.
You should get the 7800 X3D if you're on budget.
98. We ain't budgeting
You
the
wanna get
CPU.
98?
This is what I mean. Like, when I was doing it, I was putting my bank in a coma. But at the same time, think about it. My desk is 1200 quid. That could have been a 9950 X3D.
You know what it is, right? Now, if I were you, just save most of your money and get like a 5080. Would get like a solid build. Get like...
Oh, I'm gonna, because then I don't have to touch it for like 7 or 8 years.
Yeah, if I were you, honestly, I'd sell most things. Depends like if you keep your power supply in case, but everything else.
Putting this back in my old case and then selling it to my dad so he can give it to his girlfriend. But I said, I ain't giving it you for free. It's like, yeah, but I paid for it. I was like, it was my birthday present. That legally means it's mine. I ain't giving it you for free. It's like, you're paying me for it. So I already paid for it. I don't care. I'm broke. If you give me 500 quid, let's say, the graphics card alone's worth 500 quid.
No, graphics card's worth 200 now. You can buy a used for 200. Ti, ooh, maybe a bit more. I'm like 90% sure I found a regular 3070 for dirt cheap on eBay at one point. Let me check, because I can get a 4070 for 500. I know 5070 I think. Even 5070 Ti I can get for slightly more.
5070 on bloody Amazon's 500, yeah. That's Amazon
Yeah.
on new places. That's gonna fluctuate like hell.
So used 3070 would probably be dirt cheap. This is okay. So Ti you said as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Filter.
And CEX is
Sold.
370, 320. We all know they're calling.
250, 270, 270, 260, 264. Yeah.
I don't know, so let's just say total the build's worth
209.
whatever.
500.
Yeah,
No, your
including
build's
the
worth
case.
400. It's worth 400.
And we're including me putting it back together.
No, it's worth 400. I'm telling you that right now. You sold it on eBay. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, but
Find
eBay is
it.
full of moms that have just had a kid. No, I can't say it. I can't. The kids just died and they're like, oh, we don't need this anymore. It's at the same place I could get a base set Charizard for 10 quid.
Because you got like, was it Ryzen 5 with 3600? You said.
Yeah, that's worth like 10 quid. I ain't even gonna.
Yeah, and then the MOBO must be cheap as well. Power supply must.
Nah, my power supply is new. It's a 1K.
Okay, gold rated.
Yeah.
That's like, I think used. Actually, you know, used that goes with dirt cheap as well. I think because people don't like used power supplies.
Yeah, but this is
What's
my
it?
father in it, so.
Well, I mean, he won't know, but you understand my point.
No. The thing is, I've looked at it myself, and with what I was looking at getting, I would need to get like a 1200 watt just to be sure. I like going a couple hundred over what you need. So you can run it with 1,000, but you'd be 50 above what you need. Like, haha, no.
What are you putting in there that you would need 950 watts?
A 5090, a 9950 X3.
Oh, 5090. Fair enough, yeah. Okay, yeah, you need 1200 then, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're putting a 5080, then you could get, you will wear,
Well, the thing
you
is,
had an
part of me
experience.
is tempting to just wait, because we ain't getting an 80 Ti. Like, at this point, I don't even want to bother waiting to see if a Ti or an 80 Super happens or anything. But I'm tempted to just wait for the 60 series and just get a 6070 for less than a 5080. And if it's a 5070 Ti, it'll probably be better than a bloody... What did I even... If it's a 6070 Ti, it'll probably be better than the 5080s anyway, and it'll be cheaper. But then it's waiting. Why wait?
Your power supply sells for about £60 used. So I don't think it's that expensive, honestly, to build. If you sold everything now, but when you got it back, the 3070 was expensive, but it now just depreciated an incredible amount because that's probably where most people bought the graphics card. Best thing, honestly, in my opinion, is if someone bought a 20 series card and then they resold it before everyone upgraded, because you know, like the 30 series people, they're probably going to upgrade in the 60 series. So if everyone who bought 20 series card sold in the 50 series era and upgraded to the 50 series card, then they're going to have the best resale value, I think.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I just recommend you get 5080. I think 5080 is the best card right now.
Oh no, price
And-
to performance it is.
yeah.
I don't even get why it's so cheap as well. It's like,
Yeah,
for what it
people
is.
keep, it's cheaper than the 4080 on release, and I don't know why people are complaining about the 5080.
Oh no, I sat there and looked, I was like, go on then, how much is a, like, just for comparison, a 5090 gonna cost and blah. It was like, yeah, 2,000. I was like, okay, what? A 4090 is 2K? Alright, what about a 4080, 1,300? Alright, what about a 5080? 1 grand? What?
You know, I
This
got mine
don't
less
add
than
up.
1 grand. The cheapest 5080 you can get is £893.
Exactly, it's not even
Brand
like
new
it's
from a
bad.
retailer, yeah. Yeah, like, that's like 400 cheaper than the 4080.
Yeah. People just very much so don't look.
I think the only reason people dislike it is because I think there's only a smaller increase in performance from the 5070 Ti to 5080, but like, it's still worth it because 5080 is like the third most powerful GPU you can buy.
Oh, no. I mean, it's a bit disappointing that there's, again, no Ti or Super and it's still worse than a 4090. But for the price difference compared to performance difference between that and a 4090, it really isn't all like, oh no, I can drop that 7% frame difference for a grand of value.
Honestly, actually, what's the benchmarks? All the benchmarks aren't exactly accurate, but still 5080 versus 4090. No, we do
Oh, user benchmark does my head in with it these days because they're so biased towards Intel. They sat there and were claiming half of the Intel things were still better than the even the Ryzen 7 7800. I'm sat there looking at it going, no, it's not. It doesn't even outperform it on desktop work anymore. It's the whole point of the X3D.
Technically, they outperform it in benchmarks because they're targeted towards like creators, not games. But because the X3D has large
They were
L3
claiming
cache,
it was better at gaming as well, by like 20%. And I'm like, this is a 12th gen. It is not outperforming it.
yeah, no, in gaming it's worse. 100% of gaming, Intel's worse.
I tried explaining
GP.
this to my mate. I'm like, are you ever going to do work on your PC? You ever going to sit there and do 3D rendering? He's like, no. I'm like, all right, then just get an AMD. I was like, it's cheaper for
Yeah.
price to performance is way better. He's like, yeah, but it's 100 quid more. I'm like, 100 quid more, yeah, 200% better.
Even still, he could probably buy cheaper AMD CPU, which is still better. So even the price is not the issue.
Yeah. Why,
I
man?
bought
Just
my.
don't listen.
You can get like so many Ryzen CPUs off AliExpress for like dirt cheap. I got mine for 340, my 9800X3D. You can get 7800X3D for I think 220. Benchmark. What's the GPU test? I can't find the leaderboard. GPU benchmarks they were. Okay. No, not user rating. You know 5060 is so cheap. 5060 I think you can get for just above 200. Like 240.
Oh, no, I actually looked at it, and then I just looked at the difference between that and my 3070 and went, not worth it.
Okay, where is average bench? Let's pay it high to low. So 1590 is 1,000. I don't know, not 1,000. Sorry, 183. Then 1490. Why is 1490 £5,000? I don't know. 155. Then 5080, 139. Okay, so 5080 is way better than 1490 in terms of price to performance.
Oh, yeah.
Compared to the 5090, best 5090 I've seen is 1900. No, 5080 is still better in price to performance.
The thing is, like, realistically, between two men that have a brain, a 5090 ain't even worth it. Like, as much as I want one just for the sake of saying I have one, that is it. There's
Yeah.
no game that exists that needs a 5090. There's no game that exists that needs something better than a 4080 still. Like, quite honestly, I've got a 3070 and I'm still running every new game on maximum settings, and my frames are now starting to take a dip after 5 years. So you could realistically still get away with rocking a 3090 and it wouldn't make much of a difference. And these TikTok and YouTubers are that sitting there, no, you need a 5090 build, a 9950X. No, you don't. If you want to flex it or you have the money, do it, yeah, whatever. It's your build, your money, it looks sick. You don't need to. You could literally get, the 9800X3D, a 5080, you're set. That is it. You're done for like 6, 7, 8 years now. Depending on how fast games progress. But we're not going to go to 8K because games have tried it and went, we can run it, but the human eye barely notices a difference.
I actually have an 8K TV, so I can actually try that.
Well, I watched a whole video on it, and the dude sat there and he started showing the difference in how many pixels. He's like, you notice it when you strip the colour, but when you're putting all the colour on top of everything, you don't notice it that much. He's like, there's some things you will notice it in, but then there's other things you're going to look at it and you're never going to see the difference. Like, 8K just ain't worth it. The money ain't worth it. The money they're sinking into it ain't worth it. You're just better off sticking to 4K and just leaving it at that, perfecting 4K across everything.
You know, 8K, there's two uses, a main use I can find. It's only good if you're reading text and you like to split up stuff on your screen. And it's also good for Minecraft GUI skill. Literally the only two things I think I can think of. But there's there's actually a third thing I can think of though, but it's not being used. But do you know what dual mode is?
Yes, for swapping back and forth between 8 and 4.
So
Thanks for your help,
you are
sir.
aware that why they
If only
can't
there was
do
a thorn in my side.
1440p,
Yeah, it has to
540
be
hertz?
divisible by its
Yeah,
two or
Here's
itself
a
or something
token of
stupid like that.
thanks.
yeah. So however, 8K both perfectly fits 1440p and 1080p inside it. It's a 3 times and it's a 4 times, or no, 8 times, something like that. You get what I mean.
Yeah.
So you can actually, if you produce an 8K monitor, you can have a dual mode 1440p and 1080p, which is, you know, kind of
Very
goated, but
nice.
yeah, but it's also very niche. But still, and it's very difficult to produce 8K monitors because if one pixel's, you know, dead, no one's gonna want that.
Yeah, mate, I thought a pixel was dead on my monitor because I've got everything in borderless now to go between the screens, but I also made it so my taskbar just closes itself and I could see like 2 pixels of white poking out on it. I'm like, nah, I've just got this monitor. Luckily, for the sake of Amazon and me not raiding them, it was a case of it was just 2 pixels of white on the taskbar that I could still see on the screen.
Oh, I thought that was just gonna be the OLED burn-in protection.
Wow, that's one. It hasn't actually been forcing itself to do the protection. It's went from every 4 hours to using it for 16 hours. So I don't know if it's getting used to how I play and just went, yeah, it's fine. But I also don't like the fact that it's went from 4 hours to 16. It's like, at the moment it's there like you're on 2 hours. I'm like, oh yeah, sick. Can we go back to doing it every 4? I feel a bit safer when it's every 4. Yeah, it's not like the monitor's worth a bit.
Man, I don't know what this work wants me to do. I do know man, it's just annoying to do, honestly.
Oh, does that mean I can get my weapon? Sorry, that was really off topic. I'm reading like a paragraph at the same time.
Let's see if anyone's in your chat typing.
Oh no, it's just us. I've got the chat on my monitor. On my monitor? I mean on my case.
You know, MSI is releasing a 1000 watt GPU.
Mate, I'd like to see him make a GPU with the current RAM situation.
Yeah.
Half of them are
To
turned
be-
around, half of them videos turned around. Just when we're not even supplying them with VRAM anymore. It's that bad. We're just using it on ours. Any company that makes our card besides us can find their own VRAM.
Yeah. Not gonna, I think they started reproducing 3060s now.
Wow, my mate said this to me yesterday, and I turned around and went, elaborate, because we're gonna make more graphics cards in a shortage of RAM. Why?
To clarify, it's because I think the old RAM it uses is probably way cheaper, if that makes sense. Because I think now we use like GDDR7 something RAM. But, you know, it's like, for example, DDR5 versus DDR4,
Yeah.
if that makes sense, yeah. Honestly, what they should do is they should change the 5050 to use like old technology and stuff. So that should be like ultra budget and it should be like 150. And then everything else should be kept the same. To be fair, I wish they would change the naming system. I wish they started at like 5010 and then just scrap all of the TIs. Like it would just make it so much more simpler if you had 5010, 5020, 5030. Like
Yeah.
I think it's a marketing technique where people are like, oh, I have a 5070, but the 5070 is just like a 1030 of its time, if that makes sense. Yeah, back in the day, I think they had like 1030s. I don't know if they had 1020 or not. I don't think they did.
It's not just that. I think it also comes down to you sitting there and you're going, oh, but the 5070 is 500, but the 5070 Ti is only an extra 60 quid. Whereas if you sat there and went, 5060 is 500, but the 5070 is 560, I ain't spending 60 more quid just for an extra number. Where people are stupid enough to go, but it's the same card, but better. Like, they're all the same card. They're just one has more defects than the other.
And I still don't understand why the 5060 Ti has more VRAM than the 5070. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make. I don't understand. Yeah, it does worse too. Yeah, but it doesn't make sense why they put 16 gigs in that, and then 12 in the 70. You know, the way they should do it, the 5060 should have like 4 gigs of VRAM, or maybe I'm sorry, 5050 should have 4 or 6 gigs of VRAM, or maybe both. Like the 5050 can have 4, the 5050 Ti can have 6. The 5060 should have 8, because that's the realistic minimum you need to play anything. 5060 Ti should also have 8. 5070 should have 12. And after that, the 5070 Ti should just have 16, and every card above should have like, yeah.
I think if you're going to go for a budget card, you deserve a budget amount of RAM. Simple as that, because that's what's making the card cheaper. And then if you're going to sit there and you want a bit more of a mid-high end with the 5070 and 70 Ti, you get a bit more. And then you want your actual, your splashing on it, you get 16.
So I can't see anyone realistically even using more than 12 anyways at like a 5070 level. Like,
no, because you wouldn't run it high enough to do it.
Yeah. And like 5070 Ti, I can understand then. Because even 5070 is not meant for 4K, it's meant for 1440p. So, you know, no one's ever going to use 16 gigs. I don't know. I just wish I had the RTX Pro 6000.
Well, something hilarious my mate said to me about PCs when I was on about VRAM to him. This told me his massive lack of understanding. I am not joking when I say this. He turned around and said, it doesn't matter if my graphics card has 4 or 8 gig of VRAM because I've got RAM in the PC anyway. I had to bite my lip. I was like, yeah, no, yeah, that's how it works, don't worry. Yeah. I'm not going to correct you on that. You keep thinking that.
Connect 4 is equal to np.array. And then a bunch of zeros.
Amen.
Connect 4. I need to go find an image of Connect 4 grid. It's like, okay. Oh, this is annoying. It's 3, 6. Okay, 7 there. Okay. It's like copy it like this. You know, I haven't done a single piece of coding, and actually, no, I've done coding in the software, but I've not done anything advanced, which is why it's just so weird that I'm using it. You know, I like Google Colab because you can code it from your phone as well. So if you want to be lazy and just lay on your bed, then you could just kind of do.
That's actually pretty nice.
You know, it's crazy to think that GPU price from 1080 Ti to the 5080 has only increased by about like £200. Sorry, no, 1080 Ti to 5080. I think that's the wrong thing. But yeah, £200 over like 10 years.
The power's increased horrendous amounts.
Yeah. Like, honestly. Honestly, except RAM, every other part is actually goated to buy right now. Like, everything's actually so cheap except RAM.
Oh, that bloody finger was a thorn in my side.
Oh yeah. Ram
And
is
now
the
I'm
only one
finally rid of
like
him.
destroying
Here's a
it right
token of
now.
thanks. I may not have
Yeah.
much time dying to
But you
see.
can like literally get like a really good motherboard for like £199
She is
or even
the
cheaper.
deadliest that in-
You
if
can
she-
get
there is no
storage for cheap now. Like SSDs, I've been finding the deals. Like the 990 Pro, which released for like 280, I saw for like 180, and I was like, that's the fastest Gen 4 SSD at 2 TB. And you're telling me it's only 180?
Oh, I need to
That's
sort
crazy.
mine out, man. I've got like 4 drives.
Nah,
I
you know what is?
like upgraded my dad's old PC to this one for my birthday, but he kept his SSD and hard drive on it, and then one of them went, so I had to buy myself an M.2, and then I've ended up having to get a second M.2 because I didn't have enough storage, and then something else died. It's just all over the place, man.
I don't know if I should remove the 2 TB Gen 4 SSD from my laptop and use it in my PC.
Mate, don't, because I was looking at opening up my PlayStation, I was.
I opened my laptop before I installed that, and it's like a secondary one.
I've got some DDR5 in my laptop. Ooh.
Oh, you can actually use that. Yeah, that actually works, you know. Yeah. You know what's so
like
odd?
8 gig, but
Oh, 8 gig is nothing though.
yeah, that'd load Discord these days.
You know what's a bit annoying? Well, it's not that annoying, but so I have my CPU cooler right here. It's MX. Sorry, no, it's Arctic, a liquid freeze, blah blah blah. And inside, on the box, it says includes MX6, which is the thermal paste. I'm like, I just bought thermal paste separately, and then also this already comes with thermal paste.
Now I did the same thing, but I did it on purpose, just getting a better thermal paste than it would come with.
That is true. That is true, because I did the exact same thing as well anyway, so I might have already done, I would have probably done the same thing. Which one did you buy?
Give me a sec, actually no, I can just go on my order history. I was gonna go find the box. Never mind, I'm getting invaded by a boss. Give me another sec. Okay, never mind, it one hit me. Yeah, okay, there we go, get my mouse back. Account. What? Yes, I'm a customer. Let's pretend it was that email and hope for the best. Okay, let's pretend it was that email and hope for the best. What's that one? View order. Noctua N2H2 thermal paste. That apparently I've hit 5,000 ping. My internet's going again.
I think my Wi-Fi died for a second.
I might have just been Discord then because mine said I was on 5,000 ping.
Okay, yeah, I think it was because you disconnected from the VC, and then you joined back. So it was Discord.
Yeah, I sent you the one I've got.
Noctua. Okay, I've heard of that one as well. That's also a really good one. The one I got was Chironaut, Thermal Grizzly. I googled it. It said this is currently the best one. At least I think it is. But you know what's funny is that I was like, oh, this is only 1 gram. But I looked at the image and it's like, oh, okay, that looks big. When I got it, it's incredibly tiny. Like it's so tiny.
I have 3.5 grams order.
Yeah. I think how much is 1 gram last? Is that 1 or 2 uses? It looks like it can be used for 2 uses. Actually, no, 1 use probably. I also bought a CPU contact frame. I wonder if that was a waste of time.
It probably was.
Yeah, but okay. Yes and no. There's a few reasons I bought it. The first reason is because thermal paste can't spill, so it's easier to clean up. Secondly, it does technically help, but it mainly helps Intel processors. AMD processors not so much, but it's still sort of good for keeping the CPU in place to stop bending, and also for the water cooler to like sit properly on there. It's not, again, it's not significant. It's like 1 degree difference, I think, but that's still something. Also, it does look nice, the aesthetic reasons, and the other reason is it's so, yeah, I really hate the built-in, CPU clamp thingies, if that makes sense. You know, you have to like pull that lever down and hook it in. Yes, I don't want to do that, so I just bought it and I'm just gonna instead put it in place.
Yeah, mine's different because mine is vertical these days.
But what do you mean?
I mean, I'm close to just slapping it up on a whole piece.
Oh, okay, that's gonna goated, but that's also it is both goated, but also is not ideal. Still goated.
Nothing about PCs are ideal, let's be honest.
You see, how do you have a PC, and I don't have a PC, but I know an incredible amount of about PCs. At the moment, I'm just trying to figure out motherboard VRMs, so I can be that person who knows what's a good motherboard and what isn't. And then I want a water cooler PC custom loop, and then I think I'll be one of the best people about
I
PCs.
cannot be bothered for that. I looked at it and just went, it looks nice, until you gotta clean it.
Yes and no, because I watched how they do it, so I sort of understand. And if you got a good loop as well, it's not too difficult. So, yeah. Also, water cooling doesn't actually give much performance boost unless you're probably overclocking. Like, there's literally no reason to custom loop, but aesthetic is nice too. It's funny. Things like TikTok video is getting so much hate comments. Oh, what?
TikTok people need hate. Not me also having thumbs up on TikTok, but we ignore that.
You know, it's funny because, well, to be fair, I felt really bad for him because that's like the first time he sort of messaged me, and he seemed to be really like sad about it because like, what is that Skype was updating to 1.21 this year, like everything's gonna be 1.21 to play now.
Good.
Yeah, I said only people with brains actually know it's good. People who want to use hacks and stuff are basically angry, and people are roasting like things like in a comment because he's like, oh, you know, it's a good thing, and a lot of people gave dumb comments like about mods not being compatible, but people can just update the
Mate,
mods
half
and
of
then
the
it was,
mods that
yeah,
wouldn't be compatible with Forage came out.
yeah, exactly. So, and there's also like more items, is offhand slot, so many things. I
Yeah,
actually
if
went and respond.
everything's on it,
Yeah,
it's gonna give the can't sit there and be like, oh, we can't use the offhand, oh, we can't add tridents because if everything uses it, you can.
yeah. Like honestly, they also have transferable data packets as well. Then, so you know, Skyblock maybe European servers.
Yes, mate, that's the one thing I have needed. It's like the bloody half of it relies on ping. That's the issue. Like, the black belt, I'm never gonna do it. Even when I
Black
was
was
in
actually not that
America,
difficult.
it was still annoying on the ping.
That black belt, you have to mainly do good in the archery one, and then that just carries every single other one. So you don't need to get S in all of them. You should get good with 7,000. Man, I should probably do more work. I'm just saying, I'm not multitasking. Let's check GPT. I need to ask it. To be fair, I'm not using it to use any code. I'm just asking it, like, to just explain what the question wants me to do. I can't lie. I don't know how people use AI to even cheat, anyways, because AI is not even that good for coding still. Like, it's good, but if you want to do coursework, you can't use it to cheat. Like, it will just give you the wrong answer. Like, you have to actually do it the way they told you to do it.
Yeah, the thing is, some people are just too dumb.
Man, I wish there's an example in the tutorial of how they did the noughts and crosses so I can see how it wants me to do.
He
Kind
wants
of
to
cool.
cheat it.
No. Tutorial. Let's see. Unpredictable permanent solution is a strategy specifying every move possible. Okay, deterministic. Oh, okay. So I think I understand this. So, if I'm not mistaken, what it wants me to do or how this works is I basically just select every move that has the highest.
The
Oh,
Erd
no,
tree
this is like this
is
is so
close.
weird.
Only a little further till the foot of the Erd tree, and the accord is fulfilled. It takes me back. I was born at the foot of the Erd tree, where Mother gave me my purpose. Though now, everything is lost to me. I have to ascertain for myself the reason for which I live, burned and bodiless.
You know what I'm worried about is self-plagiarism. Because the way I want to do it is very similar to how I was taught in another thing.
I still think it's ridiculous that that's even a thing.
Yeah, that is sort of true. They should have. I don't know. I understand both sides. Because I also do think it's very ridiculous that there's a risk of it, but it's just. I don't know.
I feel like if you've copy pasted everything, then yeah, sure. But if you copy paste like less than 35% or something from your own work, it should be fine.
It's just. I don't think they would, because I'm just using the same sort of way to code something, but it's not like even copy and pasting. But it's usually just using a method. But.
No matter, it's all out your own. The girl. Are you out of your mood? Stay with an ugly bull. Absurd. I refuse. I don't doubt you, but I know when something.
Man, my top monitor is way too high.
If I do
I
have the
still need to
talent, I
put my
suppose
second
I'll
one
ask
on
Master.
a mount. I ain't got the screws for it. My main one's on one, my second one on.
Damn. So tic-tac-toe has 255,000 states, but Connect 4 has 4 trillion states.
Yeah. Just a few.
Yeah, so it's basically full search is impossible. You know what's funny is that coding now, some things like code is just too much for even my laptop to handle, which is just ridiculous.
New laptop. Nah, getting PC in it, we're all good.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna code. I'm not gonna do any work on my PC. I'm gonna keep it all on my laptop. I'm just gonna reset my laptop. I'm letting my laptop like have 3 accounts. There's one professional account, one guest account, and one main account. Man, I can't lie. Anyone who's related to me must be really lucky, because I basically have like the ultimate guest set up, where the guest basically has like access to like a secondary console with like actual proper viewing display and stuff.
No to flex on my guess, I get nothing.
Did I show you the picture of the Xbox gaming setup?
Don't think so.
Okay, let me see if I can find it. You're gonna be like, what the hell is that? I'm gonna show you. I think it's in September, I did it, or late August actually. Where is it? August, earlier, here. Fuck, it was disc, more, disc, Jaden, send.
No, oh come on. I hate this game, man. If you're in the middle of a proper fight, Why can a dog just aggro me? That's nowhere near me, man.
I just saw that as well. You died.
Disco. Alright, rich boy.
Yeah, but
Jesus. I ain't even got one TV.
it's 4 Xboxes. There's one Series X, one Series S,
I can see you.
2 Xbox Ones. That's like a Samsung projector. That's 2 8K Samsung TVs, and there's a 4K Samsung TV. I think there's like a subwoofer there, like a sound bar. There's like 4 Elite controllers. Oh, jeez, man, this
See,
was.
how can your dad sit there and say you shouldn't be streaming, but then have that? That's meant for prime streamage.
Like, if I posted that as a video, I'd probably become famous, honestly. That was also like a local play as well. So I had like a power line like that, and I plugged each of the Xboxes into the network switch. So I could connect them all via Ethernet. I did Black Ops 2 as well. Hold on, where's the Black Ops 2 one? That was like the highlight of the year, honestly. That was. Man, that setup cost me so much money though. It's like not even funny how much money it cost me.
See, should just got a PC.
Yes, it probably costed more than a PC to buy that TV, that soundbar, that 2 Xboxes, 4 Elite controllers, the projector.
Just stupid.
It probably must have cost me at least 2.5, maybe 3,000. So very expensive. It's so worth it because I got to play Black Ops 2 with each person having their own screen. So now there's no more cheating. No more screen watching. Man. So why am I taking so long to do this? I need to do depth index. Where's the depth index at? Alpha beta pruning. I'm gonna use alpha beta pruning.
Oh my god. This boss is just raping me, man.
Whoa.
This is harder than the god that I had to fight. How do I fight a god and it's easier than just a woman? Then again, women are hard to deal with.
Power scaling.
Literally.
You know what? I really want to play Elden Ring because I genuinely think that I'd probably be really good at it.
See, my dagger's sick. I probably shouldn't be dual wielding it though. I'll straight use the dagger instead. See how it goes. But I want it in my right hand, please. the issue is she summons a dragon. The dragon she summons has like 5 different attacks it can do, and you don't know what one it's going to do until it attacks you. So you start jumping backwards thinking like, oh yeah, I'm going to get out of that. But you're not, because it just breathes fire straight in your face and it goes 400 miles back. And you go to heal, but no. Apparently, she can see to Saturn and knows exactly what you're going to do.
Yeah, just like the thing with stuff, I never 10-hour stream do any sense.
Kill myself.
Not if I do it first.
Please, at least it's murder for you and not me. I like that telling you good to try and kill yourself. Like, if I didn't succeed, putting me in a prison ain't gonna really make me not want to do it.
I think I put you in a mental hospital instead.
It's even worse. Give me more reason to do it.
Yeah.
Find out a bunch of loons.
I wonder if anyone's able to like hold their breath to like kill themselves. I think it's impossible though, isn't it?
On a mental playing point, yeah. On a point of some people are too mental, no. I reckon there's one person out of 8 billion that can. But probably
True.
only one person.
Yeah, because like what it is, you would probably just faint and then start breathing again. Because like when you're unconscious, I'm pretty sure you just start breathing normally. So when you're unconscious, you just
Why
start
does that
breathing.
fire gun so far? What am I meant to do? The head turns when I turn. The head follows me. Oh, and the one that shouts instantly kills you. You literally can't do anything against that.
It's very easy, very very easy.
Literally is a case. You start dodging back, it goes to breathe fire, the fire just goes further. You dodge left, wow, you can't dodge left because it knows that you're going that way. And she just starts pointing it left instead.
I can't like Dark Souls. I don't think would be a challenge for me. Generally, because I done M6 armorless, so why would Dark Souls stop me?
If
anything- I'm gonna make Dark Souls rage quit. According to ChatGPT, I'm a 4 out of 10 in significant discovery. To be fair, that's quite solid. I'm more significant to Skype than most other YouTubers. I think about it. You know what I hate though? I feel like modern Skype YouTubers, they don't really like pioneer anything or make anything new. It's just either news reporting or just reading a full Wikipedia page.
God, that's again, the dog. And I agree. Skylight YouTubers these days are literally the most boring people ever. It's just, here's what this update is. Anyway, they said the next update could be this.
Yeah, like I
That's-
remember back in the day, it was funny when there's actually beef and stuff as well, and Skyblock YouTubers used to hate each other. Remember like Menacing Banana and Agro MC.
Didn't
Like,
he end up
Menace-
being like a kiddie fiddler?
No, Menacing Banana is like was like a kid. Like Menacing Banana, I think is only 1 year older than me anyway. And I was talking about Agro, but Agro, I think I wouldn't know anything about that anyways. I don't think Agro is because he quit YouTube ages ago. I think it's Death Streak is who you're thinking about.
Yeah, it could be that one.
Yeah. No, he I think was, so basically what happened is that he's 24 and then someone said they were 19, right? So they basically for like a long time baited him into thinking they were 19.
It's
Then
not
after a
exactly
while-
his fault then, is it?
Yeah, get out there and shit. Then they eventually revealed that they were 17, right? Because he'd been with them so long, he was like still decided to continue with them after knowing that they were 17. But I think it'd been like a few months, and also because it's technically legal in the UK as well, because age of consent is 16,
Yeah.
which is why he continued. And he said like, okay, if you were like 12, I probably won't, but like because you were like 17, that's like fine. So I sort of understand what his point is as well. Like it technically is wrong, but like the only reason he did it is because he was probably taught that it was fine, and like also they did kind of like probably mentally get through to him by like tricking him for months. So like, you know, a bad test would to be if they said straight off the bat they were 17 and seen what he would have said.
Yeah.
And also like it's so weird, like why do people do these tests on people? Like
Yeah, and then sit there like, you're a bad person. Wow, you're just
No.
as weird.
yeah, like you're weird for basically catfishing them. Like and you know what's funnier? There's like this Skyblock YouTuber called like ZJ2 something, I don't know. He's not really a YouTuber, he's like small, like 10k. Also I always comment on all of his videos, I'm watching you. I even donated £2 the other day just saying I'm watching you. Like I basically made it my personality to go onto his stream and his videos and say I'm watching you. Anywho, he made this video like a few months back, like 1 or 2 months ago when he was small, that about this Skyblock YouTuber was a pedophile. But I was watching the video and he was like, UK needs to change their laws. Of course it's 16. But little does he know that America's also 16 in majority of states, like 30 states. So
That are just
I don't know.
stupid.
he's just a hypocrite because America's the exact same. I just find that kind of funny that he said that, but he comes from the land of the cheeseburger.
Just hates us because he ain't us.
It's just so hypocritical though. Like, how can he go judge another land's laws when his own is the exact same? Anywho, I don't know how I feel exactly about what happened with Death Streaks. So what do you think?
I think. Right. To begin with, yeah, whatever. 19, not my problem. There's 19-year-olds dating 65-year-olds that I couldn't
No.
care less. But then when you
Clarify.
found out she was younger,
Oh yeah, go on, yeah.
you probably should have just walked away for his own sake,
Yeah.
let alone the weird side of it. Like, you're a YouTuber, buddy. You should know this trap.
Yeah, he should have, honestly. Even if it is legal, it's still unethical.
Mm.
You know, it is. I think, you know, like, I think he'd probably been, like, brainwashed into thinking it's okay. Like, I think about, that's like 7 years age difference is a bit extreme. So, yeah.
Yeah, like the max I see as being any kind of normal is like 3.
I do 15%. Which is probably the most accurate if you think about it. Now, hear me out.
Yeah, but you're 100 dating a 15-year-old.
No, 15%. 15%. Do you know what percent is?
Yeah, 15% of 100 years is 15 years.
No. Like 100 could only be with 85. Although technically 85 couldn't be with 100 because you have to do like 1.15 times 85 to get what 85 can be with. So for example, although 20 can be with 17, technically 17 couldn't be with 20 because 17 times 1.15 is still 19 point something, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so you see like my 15% rule works for like all ages realistically. if you think about it. Like 20 can only be a 23. Obviously, there's not really a problem with 20 being a 25, but in terms of maturity and similarness, I would say it's the most accurate system anyone's come up with. You know, I've just been talking, I'm not even doing my work. Like one line of code.
When's it due?
I've got another 7 days. I got plenty of time. I got another one that's due in 5 days as well. I technically did it, but I'm unhappy with it, so I want to redo it. I just want to live stream, but I need to do my work.
Yeah, but you haven't been doing it anyway, so you might as well. It's just been streaming.
Now, you know what it is? I'll make it so that when I get some basic part of my code done, then I'll go stream. Min-max in one sentence. Oh.
I killed her!
You know, I should have done a Rubik's Cube, but that would have been very difficult though.
Do it. Do it. Do whatever the hardest one is.
Actually, you know, I don't think a Rubik's Cube would work, because I think it requires 2 people.
Be right back.
Oakley dokley. What? What? Bro, what?
Ella,
You.
has it felt to have been caught moaning on my stream?
What do you mean, bro? I didn't even say anything.
I actually got a message off someone saying, will you stop moaning?
What's your stream back?
Allegedly, someone was moaning on the stream. And to my knowledge, neither of us have moaned on this stream while I was here, so, you know,
It wasn't me.
you tell yourself, right?
It wasn't me. Ah, this is bullying.
You are the bully.
I am. I can't even deny it. I am.
Shocked I'm even up since 8.
The what? The who?
Been up since 8 o'clock.
I've been up since 10 p.m. or 9 or 8 p.m. something like that. Who is Max Lear? Next year is Min. Next. So, you know, I have the very perfect sleep schedule for Skyblock where I only need 6 hours sleep. For some reason, my body gets rested after 6 right now, but I feel a bit not good enough to do like intensive brain work though. So this would be the perfect like Skyblock, you know, thing, like grinding thing, because max hours. I don't know.
I still need to get my Warden Heart.
This is like ×2 RNG meter, I think so.
It was like 500 kills and I could get it. I was like, oof. And then I started doing it at my mum's on the laptop and it froze and I died instantly with 300 mil on me. Luckily, not a booster cookie, but piggy bank.
Mm.
And I'm in work tomorrow,
Down what time?
6 p.m.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, it's all good. How am I gonna do this without my horse getting shot into oblivion? Shot number 1 missing. Just keep burning, just keep burning. How's your work going in the 3 minutes I was gone?
That's cooking quite okay, you know.
No, 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 no. Oh my days. What is it I wanted to search? We can get rid of that now. We can keep that. We can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That's what I wanted. So to dual wield it, I need to get into New Game Plus.
Okay, at least finally I know what I'm doing now after reading a lot.
How much are we talking? A lot.
What the what?
How much are we talking? Isn't a lot here. Like,
But as in, like, I just basically completely understand what it wants me to do now.
it's so disappointing having no viewers. Like, what's going on?
So you have 2 viewers.
Yeah, I got you and my mate. I ain't got any actual viewers. Like any random peeps.
Sorry to just disappoint you. I was actually closed.
Wow. The racism. It's because I'm white, isn't it?
Yes.
See, if
Oh,
I
there's
said
only
that and it was the other way around, I'll have Kira at my front door.
What if I dislike the stream?
It
Comes
doesn't matter
zero.
anymore, does it? It counts as an interaction these days.
Yeah. Don't worry, I like your stream. Got 2 likes. Do I have a notification bell off? I need to put a notification. Oh no, it's like a notification. What if I report the stream? Harassment and sexual conversation.
I'm talking about harassment. You're the one harassing me.
What the hell is that massive thing?
Basically, I don't know when I hit it and did 60 damage. It didn't move its health bar.
You died.
It's also faster than my horse. Also, the first ever Souls game I played. We're just gonna accept that I've lost those 40,000 runes and just go this way instead. I assume I'm not meant to go to the Erd tree yet, given I'm 80% sure it's the final fight. And I'm like 3 bosses in, 4 bosses in. I think the only issue with this game, it genuinely gives you 0 guidance on what to do at all. But it's also like the fun part, you just run around and find things until you're genuinely trying to get to the next boss and you're just still running around and have absolutely no idea. Oh god! Can I talk to Melania? I can. Melania, Melina. 2 different
Spoken
people.
echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you? In Marika's own words, I declare mine intent to search the depths of the Golden Order through understanding of the proper way. Our faith, our grace is increased. Those blissful early days of blind belief are long past. My comrades, why must ye falter?
Use alpha beta pruning. I Okay, I think now I might know what the code as well. It's weird because basically I need to make the bot automatically generate every single possible checkers move. So yeah.
Yeah, that's not too much effort.
Yeah, but I can obviously get rid of bad checkers moves, which saves the time. It's basically alpha beta pruning. Is when you just skip bad moves. Like just
No. I just went near this camp and a dragon's just dropped in. Can I?
runtime disconnected.
Why'd you disconnect your runtime?
It basically means it just stopped running, which makes sense because like it's not doing anything anyways.
Is this? I see. This is where I just tried going and got absolutely folded by a bird. We're going. We're men. Come on, Pegasus.
Whoa.
That's like the name of my birdie on it.
Yeah, but split into 3 words.
Pegasi. Maybe I'm just not meant to kill it. Or maybe I'm not meant to go to the air tree at all yet, who knows?
You. Please. I can read them.
It seems a bit too close. Looks like she's gonna eat me.
Whoa.
Please, your fingers.
Nah, look. She ain't even got eyes.
I'm trying to see one sec.
The fingers I served once prophesied.
Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about now.
Tarnished would one day
Kinda looks like my
become
grandma.
Elden Lord and restore
It looks like mine. Wrinkly and dead.
Golden Order.
I think it looks like everyone's grandma.
Surely you see it too. The gold that enshrouds the
Surely you see it too. I don't think she's seeing much.
Nah. Well, she just read my hand somehow.
This reminds me of like forearms from Ben 10. Well, actually, I guess that's a foot they're holding. That was a hand, but it's actually a foot.
Mate, I didn't realise how she's sitting. Eee. That's a foot. She's got a foot on the cane, 2 hands on it. How is she not falling? Surely her centre of gravity's not in a booty.
You don't know till you find out.
I don't think I want to find out. Not with the way you're saying it.
I want to fully unpack my liquid cooler, but I don't know if it's wise for me to unpack it.
Should be no reason lighting, you can't.
True.
I tried to
Man,
keep all of my stuff to the same company when it came to fans because I don't want 4 different lights. With 4 different shades of red.
My build would have 0 RGB. Can be one of those people who's like, oh, I got 0 RGB in my build.
I love the ones who say it and then show you a build where they've got RGB, it's just on white instead of RGB. Like, you have it, yeah.
I like black accented with white RGB. That's a good one.
Oh, mine's red at the moment, red and black. More so
That's
because
mid.
my case is red.
That's mid. Bullying. I like bullying.
What, you got no friends?
What about you?
Nah, I'm your boyfriend. It's different.
Yo!
Nah, mine is like the gay part, I'm not homo in it.
I know, man.
I could never be there. I'd kill myself. Like, do you like it at the bomb? No.
You won't know till you've tried.
I mean, we can test it. The answer's still no. That just sounds like you're the one who wants to know.
Oh, did you see that? Hold on, let me send you this meme. It's actually so funny. It reminds me of like, I don't. I might have already sent it to you. I did send it to you. You don't watch it. You know.
What did you send to me?
Scroll up, 6th January.
When did you send me? Like, literally yesterday. Oh, I didn't even have to turn the audio on. I'll get copyrighted. Hold up, guys. Streamlabs, desktop audio off. Yeah, we Peter on that one.
That's literally just every single like Skyblock player is like Glenn of Quagmire.
Yeah, the ones that still go around going, bet on this, do you think Technoblade would beat Dream in a fight? No, I don't think Technoblade would beat Dream in a fight. He's dead.
The worst thing, you know what is, I realized I started hating Technoblade so much because of his community just being so obnoxiously annoying. Like, it wasn't even him that I hated, it's just his community that made me hate him, because everywhere you would see on non-related videos is RIP Technoblade, Technoblade never dies, Technoblade's not dead.
I got it for like the first week, but it did get annoying
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah, and years later, and years later. And then
No, I
there's
love
so much...
Techno, I did as well, and these are just kill themselves, man.
Like, there's some people who've never even watched him and they're upset. Guys, you don't even play Minecraft. You don't even play Minecraft. I play a Hypixel Skyblock, and he's actually in the game I played, and you don't even like. There's some people are really dumb, you know, honestly. Like,
Agreed. I used to do Skyblock stuff, not Skyblock, Sky Wars content. When he started moving to Skyblock, it was when I wasn't into it.
yeah, I don't think.
Like, Skyblock.
Yeah, the only thing there's literally only one main thing I just dislike about Technoblade. Well, not Technoblade. The only glaze I hate about him is when he gets Skyblock glaze, but like I don't think he was that important.
Anything on there? No, I mean, the most he's done is like the potato war and all that, and that got us a talisman that I literally can't get back after getting
I think you
hacked.
get every year. Yeah, once a year. But yeah, literally the potato war. You know, I checked that Skyblock statistics. I went and did research. Dan TDM has had more impact on Skyblock than Technoblade because Dan TDM posted, I think, one of the first Skyblock videos, and he's basically the largest YouTuber. So him posting it got people like me and probably millions of others hooked into the game.
Oh no, watching his first video on it's what got me into it.
Yeah. So that's what caused Skyblock to peak. And then everything Technoblade has done has not directly increased Skyblock's player count to my knowledge after reviewing all the statistics. I think he has a few, his OG videos, like 3 of them are good, but he only has I think like about 6 Skyblock videos.
Yeah,
And
he hardly did anything on Skyblock.
And the only like, what is that now he has like dozens of millions of views on them, but that's only because he's dead now. So people went back and watched it. When he didn't die before that, didn't have nowhere near as many views.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just because he's basically popular and he plays Skyblock.
Wrong. He had a big impact on Hypixel as a whole.
Yeah,
Because
as a
he'd
whole,
been doing
yes.
that for years. Like, is the reason a lot of people did get into playing Hypixel. But the reason anyone's playing Skyblock ain't because they saw a Technoblade video.
Yeah, even like, you know, what is that even people like make out he was such a big Minecraft influence, but I don't mean to be that guy. But there's like so many other Minecraft YouTubers out there with like, before he died, I think he had like 6 million subs. So there was
The issue is it's a difference in generation though. We grew up on Dan TDM, Stampy, Poplar and Moe's, iBallistic Squid. And yet these lot would
Yeah.
sit here and go, who's that?
Yeah, because like they claim he like made Minecraft popular, but that's so untrue in so many extents. Because Minecraft was popular before, during, and after he grew to fame. Like
Yeah,
before,
I think he just ended up landing and getting a lot of the popularity because of Minecraft Monday and everything for people who hadn't already watched him when Minecraft blew up again, when PewDiePie jumped on it. Because he's the one who made it go massive on YouTube again, because it did die down around 2018.
yeah. You know what's even crazier as well is Technoblade for so many years is just an Ninjago weapon. Literally, there's a weapon in Ninjago called Technoblade. Season 3 Ninjago.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're on about.
So
It's where the head
I mean-
went, but I'm like, I ain't seen many seasons.
So, for many years, he was just an Ninjago weapon as well. I was trying to see what came first, but unfortunately, he came first, which because I want to make that point that Ninjago's one came first, but it didn't. This is unfortunate, but you know, still, it's kind of funny to think about. Like, if you Google Technoblade many years ago, Ninjago would probably come up. You know what I want to do now? I want to make an AI that mimics Technoblade's gaming capabilities.
Mate, don't. I'm fed up with the bots that people are using on Rocket League to play for them, and I'm sitting there trying to win a game, and it's just some bot that's literally made to beat SSLs. Like, yeah, let's test it on someone who plays twice a week.
No, you know is that if I beat the bot, that you know is people will hate that though if I made a bot of it, because they'll just be like, oh, but that's not his true power or something stupid.
In Marika's own words.
I don't know.
"Hear
I
me,
just hate the
demigods.
community. That's what
My
I hate. I just
children,
hate the glaze in
beloved,
the community. That's all.
Make of
I think the guy
thyself
he's okay.
that which he desire. Be it
yeah.
a lord, be it a god. But should he
I think the
fail
one
to
thing I do
become
love that he
lord
did
at
was
all,
put Dream in his place
he will be
when
for
Mr.
That is
Beast
true,
set
yeah.
that video up, because
amounting only to
before he died,
sacrifices.
the glaze he got was given for a good reason. After that, it was, he'd be beating anyone, he'd love the maces, he'd be doing this. I'm like, he's not here, you can't tell me what he'd be doing. Don't get me wrong, he'd probably love the idea of the mace, but I wouldn't see him using it, because you didn't see him running around with an axe and a shield. He still just used swords like it was 1.8, because that's how the majority of people who PvP'd in 1.8 and backwards for the majority of their lives still play. So all this crystal PvP and stuff, they're like, he would have loved it. It was around when he was around. He didn't like it, so he didn't touch it. And crystal
Yeah.
PvP sucks, man. Just learn how to actually fight.
Yeah, it's basically just trying to blow up your opponent.
But
Like,
I
it's
could
just-
put an auto clicker on. That's all you've got to
Yeah.
do.
It's basically whoever has more totems wins. Like, it's just stupid.
Yeah.
I like sort of Bed Wars style PvP where there's like a bit of strategy, a bit of PvP. Like, you know, it's a mix. Even Sky Wars as well. Those two, they're like proper PvP is balanced.
Mate, I remember when Sky Wars on Hypixel used to have signs instead of NPCs you could actually touch. I
I
think
can't
it's
lie.
like the first server I ever played.
More Hypixel.
Yeah, it's either Hypixel or Mineplex or CubeCraft. It was one of the three. I don't know what one I logged into first. It was probably CubeCraft actually, because Hypixel weren't a popular one at the time.
That's actually such a funny meme you just sent me. That's actually hilarious.
Arcade in UK.
I don't understand why Cole's one is green though, and
I think it's meant to be like Earth is grass.
yeah, or like sort of, yeah, I get what you mean, but it's just stupid. They should have made his black, and they should have made Jay's like a blue one, and they should change Zane's to more of a white one.
I actually had the Zane figure, I did. Some kid stole it.
Typical.
I had a load of the Lego figures, and my mum's friend came around the house, and all of them went missing. So if I actually ever see that kid again, right, if my mum ever lets them come around the house, I am putting his head through the wall if he doesn't give them back.
You know, Ninjago figures are actually valuable now.
I know, because they don't make them all of the do. It's all this Dragon Rising stuff.
I like when you had like the like do stuff, you press the button and stuff.
I love
You know,
Ninjago.
yeah, same. You know what's funny is that when I was younger for my birthday, I think like my auntie asked my cousin what do I want, and he basically said that my cousin wanted the Lloyd like the car set, and he told my auntie to get me like the £7 Cole on the motorbike set, and then when they asked me like a few days later, oh, what did you want? I said I wanted this one. And they said, oh, your cousin said you wanted this one. I was like, oh, he did that on purpose. He wanted me to get a crappy one. That's why. And like, oh no, he probably didn't. I was like, there's no way. He knows I love this character, and why would you choose the cheapest possible set over there? Like, that's just bait. That was just bait. Like, I like how they just tried to gaslight him, saying that he probably just didn't. Like, crazy stuff.
Even the people you trust are your ops, man.
Yeah, I don't even know why as well. That's just weird because it didn't even affect him what set I got. I think in the end we both got the set. But it's so weird that he gets birthday present. Well, he used to when it was my birthday.
What?
But I never got on his. And I was like, that's so odd. Like, and we're like only 1 year age difference. That's so weird still. Like, oh, I can't even. You know, I'm gonna bring that up one day. I'm gonna deep that. I'm gonna be like, why did you?
Do it.
I'm gonna wait till I get my degree before I start being.
Make
good
sure
for
you
my
can
books.
move out first.
No, not that. No, because this is my auntie, isn't it? This isn't my. But to be fair, I don't want to bring it up. I just want to like hint at it, you know. No, I wouldn't confront it. Because I have very good relations with my family. I just want to just wonder why it was that he would get this, and I like it's just so weird to give someone a birthday present on someone else's birthday. Okay. Min-max decision state function. Min-max decision state returns an action. Plain English. Look at every legal move. Okay, so this is what I currently have, but if I'm on the right track. Is Connect 4 longer or taller?
Taller, I think. No, longer. It's just, yeah. My English was amazing. Alright, 10 out of 10, that drop was not survivable. Because the turkey dinosaur wanted to chase me halfway across the map, didn't it?
Turkey dinosaur is very tasty, you know.
I know. That one wasn't. It was ugly.
What would be the name of my function? Get a name by drop. Drop piece in. Okay, now where would I drop here? Boy, am I hungry. And I'm tired as well. I'm actually tired. You know why?
Feel you on the tire.
Full loop with range. You know what's funny is when you do like basic coding and you can never remember how to do certain things.
I feel like that would be my issue with it, honestly. I'd just forget how to do half it.
Yeah, that's why coursework is good because you can just remember. But if exams actually are a lot of the time multiple choice, and it's actually not that bad to remember the stuff for the exam style they have. And sometimes they even like use the lectures because they know as well it's impossible to remember the code.
Mm.
Like reasonable. This is why I actually like university over A levels because everyone's actually like realizes we're not machines and human beings, and you get like the rights of a human being. You get taught like a human being. Like it's just so much better than A levels.
Yeah, A levels are just sat there like, so, we're going to be honest, this is like 50 times harder than your GCSEs were. But we don't really care. We've admitted that. We don't care.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are and whatever you're doing. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Off the back of the incredibly successful first video in this series, 9 in
Aha, you fatted stuck. Such a child sometimes.
Ooh.
That was sick. That's bad stuff anyway. Oh, so what point do I get to attack you if you're consistently attacking?
Yes.
so you just get to swing your weapon at the speed of light. Dude literally swung 3 times and did 7 attacks quicker than the speed of light. Ugh.
You know what's crazy? We've never ever had an argument. Like deep down, we've actually never had an argument before.
Yeah, because you actually have a brain, so it's not like easy to get into one.
I think literally the only other person is like things like that we haven't argued with. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Hard to talk to him though.
Yeah, that is true. And I've been speaking to him a lot recently now. I played a PC with him the other day. Oh. But before that, not really much.
I sent him a happy birthday message last year. I forgot to this year.
You know what? Things like his birthday will just always be roughly remembered because, like, I think his girlfriend made it like really clear when his birthday was. So, like,
Is he still even with Maddie? Because his Discord keeps getting more and more depressing every time I look at it.
you know, he's not in the stream, right? Is he? Because I don't want him to be reminded of it. But knowing him, he's probably watching right now. I don't want him to get reminded about it. Is the only thing I'm concerned, which is why I don't talk to him about it.
I did look very cool. I'd like to say he is or isn't. There's nothing in my chat, so.
It's not anything bad I have to say. It's just that I don't want him to remember it. You know what it is? I noticed that she still has her like status as Max Lag, which is their ship name.
Now this
so
because I looked at one point, was like, did they break up? And then I checked the Discord and she still had all the roles and everything. I was like, oh,
yeah.
maybe not.
Well, you talking about the old or new Discord is the question though.
The new one.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. Like, I don't understand. Because I assumed they were, because he never talks about it. I think he did tell me, but man, why do I got these bots? These bots in my Discord. Ban. Previous 7 days.
Yeah, I mean, she's still even got the bloody owner tag in the Discord.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe they end, and he's just depressed. But I ain't really one for asking people these things. So I just left it.
See, I don't know. Like, I don't want to bring it up to him, but I'm also just curious because I spoke to both of them. Like I speak. Sorry, no, I used to speak to both of them. So you kind of want to know like what's their situationship, sort of. It's just I don't know. It's a bit odd. Okay, I think I have coded something finally. Hopefully. Yes, I finally made something. Oh, okay. I basically made a way for it to recognize if there's a piece underneath when it drops in the Connect 4 piece. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go pee now because I've been holding in.
So, dodge! I'm just teleporting. don't get it! Literally touches me once. That's it. Game over. GG.
Hello.
Hello.
What kind of headphones do you use? Wireless or wired?
Wired.
Wired.
Yeah.
So, what side is your PC on, left or right?
Right.
What's your name?
My right side.
Right side. So, where does your headphone wire route?
From the back, and it comes round to USB.
How long is it?
2 foot.
Damn, that's short.
2 foot, 2 meters.
2 meters. Huh. What if mine would be long enough? I think mine's 2 meters as well. Is your desk on the floor mat, like the on top of your desk, or underneath it? Your PC
On it.
on it.
Right, so I'm dodging you. I hate this, man. You literally can't
really
attack
nice.
this thing.
It's not very nice.
No,
Poor
you
man.
swing it in and it just teleports. It's an Enderman. Like, you know, back in the
man.
old day when you'd look at it and hit it and it would just teleport behind you. And you'd go to hit it and it'd teleport. And you'd go to hit it and it'd teleport. That's all it's doing. Doesn't matter what I use on it, it just does not want to take damage. And then it hits me and it just goes, yeah, bleed, oh, stunned, oh, pfft, dead. It's just took you 5 minutes to hit me. I'm dead because of it. But it's not even got a cooldown between its attacks or anything. You can't time anything on it. Because it doesn't stop attacking by the look of it. Oh, there you go. Look, I move towards it. It teleports to the shadow realm. But the whole point of a polearm was it was a long attacking weapon.
No, you should play. You should play Fortnite Save the World.
I'd kill myself before playing that. It sucks. It's the most repetitive thing, though.
Okay, I can't deny what you just said, so I can understand it. Yes, it is.
That's what put me off it to begin with. They just made no different missions.
Yeah, it's literally, in my opinion, it's way more grindy than Skyblock in terms of the fact you do the same thing for the entire game. You know what's annoying as well is that they actually had so many event concepts that come every season, but instead of incorporating them into the main storyline, they decide to make them events instead, which is so dumb. It even has a dungeon. The dungeons is an event instead of actually being a proper game mode.
Fortnite for you.
It's that one YouTuber, his name is Mr. And his 100k subs. I think he shouted my video out in one of his videos because I discovered like this new meta in the game like a while back. You do like millions of damage by this bug I discovered. At least they actually give people credit for discovering metas. In Skyblock, I didn't get anything for discovering Goblin with a group. I got the screenshot.
Give letters, give credit.
Like-
Before that happens.
Yeah, like, it's so crazy. I got like a screenshot that showed I was killing people as well. And it's so weird that he claimed that he made it as well when he didn't. What a weirdo. And what's worse is that there's someone who posted a video like 8 months after Egon claiming that they had made it. And I was like, yeah, but Egon's video is like 8 months before yours as well. And I made it because I know I was the first person, but yours is like way later. I don't know. Goblin and Withercloak was probably the most significant meta in the entire game, in my opinion.
For everything cool. With the Withercloak.
Yeah, I mean, what was
In terms of monies.
in terms of how busted it is and how used it was, because I don't like not for example, Terminator is more important than Goblin and Withercloak, but Terminator is an item, not a meta. In my sense, do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. As in, there's not being like a single combination of items that's been discovered by someone that's more powerful than what I have just described. At least to my knowledge. I think the only closest thing there is floor 7 flying, but that's more of a glitch rather than an intended feature. So yeah, I don't know.
My MSI OLED care came on. Now I can't play Elden Ring.
What's the best way I can you know is I need to make it so that it can save each state of the maze in like a separate array, but I don't know exactly how to do that.
Google.
Yes and no. Technically I could Google it, but I don't really want to because I kind of want to do it legit. So I have to anyways explain my code as survival, so it's best if I do it all myself. To be fair, technically I actually can use Google for certain things. Maybe I could even use it in this case, but I'd just rather figure it out. Save it in an array. I can't. Can I? Oh, I think my PC's lagging again.
Oh, can my monitor turn back on so I can at least end the stream? My OPS is on the main screen.
What a nerd.
Hey, my monitor's back on.
Oh.
Alright, one last attempt. This when I do all this and don't even drop anything worthwhile. I literally wasn't in that attack. What are you meant to do? I'll quit. That's me off. You genuinely just can't do anything. You sit there, you get attacked, bang, he's behind you. You dodge, he's in front of you, so you can't dodge anywhere, so you're just rolling into him. But you couldn't dodge backwards because he was behind you, and if you dodge backwards, it doesn't teleport in front of you. It is literally made to stop you being able to do anything. Well, thank you all for watching. Have a nice night. That's me done with this for tonight. It's too late. I'm coming back on it tomorrow.